those sweet nothings from me. They don't mean nothing to me. Diamonds and pearls, I'm that type of girl now. I want your black card, you can keep your heart.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be going through all of my equipment and supplies needed to start my business and unpackaging them and kind of storing them the way I need. So let's get into it. Firstly, I'm just going to kind of be bringing in all of the stuff. I did kind of order everything through Amazon, so just bringing in all of the boxes and packages that came during the week. Okay, so now that I have everything brought into the space, we're gonna unpack it and see if everything fits in this tote that I bought from Walmart, which I'm hoping it does because it's not a lot of stuff, but we're gonna see. So first we have the main equipment. So I am starting a brow business, PMU artist. So the first thing we have is the Parablend Signature Brow Ink. And these are just some of the colors or shades that comes in the 8-pack that I got. So excited to use this. And then for laminations and hybrid tint, I did use Brow Daddy. Brow Daddy was highly recommended to me. And so I ended up getting the Stain Me lamination bundle. And this came with instructions on how to use the lamination kit. And then it comes with the lamination system and then all these shades that you see me holding, which I'm excited to use. For those of you who do not know what PMU stands for, it stands for permanent makeup. And when it comes to semi-permanent brows, each technique creates a different look. We have nano brows, and they give you a more natural hair-like effect, while microblading creates defined strokes using a handheld blade. Ombre powder brows, which is what I do, create a soft makeup style finish, with ombre brows having a lighter front and darker tail. Okay, so finally got package number 1 open, and we have a couple of small items. I do have numbing cream, and then I also ordered some acrylic glass-like cups so I can kind of mix my inks if I need to, or also just put my inks in. And then I did also order some small timers just for the lamination process of the brows, and then also some micro brushes to brush the brows through and through during the lamination process. And let's see what could be in this small package. So in this package we have the 16-piece brow tint brush, and I did order the ultra thin angled eyeliner brush, and I'll be using these for brow tints. And I did order 2 since it was a 16-piece because I do have a couple of volunteers that are gonna let me do that service on them. So this is the nail polish organizer that I brought, and then also the other pack of the brushes. The nail polish organizer I'm going to use for basically my brow tints, and I also set up my ink for my ombre brows. And then I did order a mirror for my clients to look at themselves and look at the mapping and make sure everything is to their liking. And then in this small box, they are the Q-tip holders that I ordered. They come in a pack of 4. They're really cute. And I did go ahead and order 2 packages of those. So it comes out to be a total of 8, which would be really good for me. Okay. So these are the 2 boxes that they come in. I'm not gonna take them out. I kind of just want to take them out of the Amazon packaging, and when I get ready to move everything into my suite, it'll just kind of eliminate all of the extra excess of packages that I'll have to unbox. So that is the point of today's assignment. Now when it comes down to things like this, I'm pretty sure I have a box cutter somewhere in the house, but the quickest thing that popped up in my mind was a kitchen knife. So that is what I'm doing. And then the box was so light, I'm just like, what could this be? Because it felt empty. And as I opened it, lo and behold, it was my tweezer set. Like, what are we doing? This could have went in the small package that the brushes came in. Anywho, I'm gonna mind my business and we're gonna continue opening boxes. So 2 boxes came, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, how light they are. It feels like it's nothing in here. So I'm just like, okay, let's see what this is. Again, I'm doing Fruit Ninja on the box, and when I opened this box, it was my brow trimmers. And I'm just like, oh my God. Really? But yes, these are my brow trimmers to kind of clean up the edges of the brows. And I'm so excited to use these because this was also highly recommended to me. And moving on to the next box. So in this package, we have my cleansing cream, triple whipped, and this is basically used before the permanent makeup brow service, mainly to remove makeup, oil, sunscreen, or residue from the brow area, so the skin is clean before tattooing. And then I couldn't really pick this up, but this was my cart, my little salon tray, so that way I can set my products on there and roll it back and forth next to me. When it came down to this package, I kind of already assumed what it was, and these are my pedicure liners, and they are disposable, and it's basically for me to kind of put over my rolling cart tray when I am handling my ink and other hazardous materials, so that way nothing damages my tray or kind of gets on it, because the ink does stain. So that's kind of what they play a role as, just covering up the tray. And here I go again with my little slice and dice kitchen knife. This is our second to last package opening up. So this one contains majority of the product, so we're gonna get into this. I kind of already knew once I seen it. I was like, yes, this is the real stuff right here. This is what I've been waiting on. So put this down and let's get to it. Item number 1 are my pink wash bottles. that I'm excited to use. They're so cute. And then, of course, I did order some disposable eyelash brushes and then some small micro applicator brushes to kind of clean up any residue around the brows. And then moving along, I have my 100-pack eyebrow rulers to help me with mapping, and then also my wash bottle covers. Next we have, I'm gonna try to present them 2 by 2. These are my pink dental bibs, also so cute. I love the pink color, and then they're just gonna go over my tray for when I do sit up for any brow service. And then these are the plastic disposable brow wraps to kind of help the lamination sit and also process. Next we have my tattoo ink caps kit, and it comes with 100 small, 100 medium, and 100 large, and then also a black kind of stand to just basically sit the caps in once I did fill them. And then I did get some pink barrier film. I said I wasn't gonna be a pink girly, but I'm just loving the pink. You can't resist it. And I'll kind of use that to like cover anything that I touch. And then we have my LED half moon lamp. Oh my god, so cute. Whoever came out with this, and it's very convenient, and it's also not big and bulky and in the way whenever I am doing my services. So this was another thing that was highly recommended by a couple of friends of mine that do brow services and lashes. And of course, what's brow service without white mapping string to help get those brows in line? I did also order the black markers, and I haven't used them, but it was something that was suggested, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll see if I like them or if I revert to the gel pens. And they come in different colors, so of course I'll probably either do white or I'll do probably pink. Anywho, that is the last of that, and let's move on to our last package. This one was a little heavy, I don't know why, but it took some wind out of me. Anywho, these are the water wipes. We love the water wipes. We have to have something to wipe that brow tint away or any residue from the brow. And then I did order some lipstick wands to kind of help me smooth out surfaces on the brows whenever I'm doing any applications. And then, of course, we gotta have the pink gloves. I told y'all the pink, it just do something to me. And we have to do nitrile exam gloves just in case anyone's allergic to latex and powder and all that stuff. And then, you know, we can't just have a few wipes. We have to have another pack of wipes. And then reaching in, we have some more eyebrow trimmers, and then I did order some precision microblading cotton swab sticks. Those will help with cleanups as well. And then this is my other cart, I believe. I had to look because everything just said cart. I did order 2 though. This was the trolley rolling utility cart. So it is a 3-tier, and it has drawers just for me to stock stuff up because I don't think I'll want a big cabinet in my space. So that'll help me as well if I need anything. Alright, let's see what we have next. Next is my 200 pink tattoo pin covers, and then 4 grip tapes, just basically to secure my tattoo pin and keep it covered at all times during all services. And these are disposable, so they do get changed out after every client. And here we have my vitamin A&D ointment packets just to send my clients home with for aftercare if they don't have any ointments at home to kind of help with the healing process, just until they get some. And I'm gonna kind of use those to make a little aftercare gift sets as well. And then lastly, we have the double-edged safety razor blades to do cleanups around the brows. And that completes everything. Of course, I do have my massage table, and it does come with a table and a roller chair. I'm not unboxing that today. That will be unboxed along with the other stuff and put together when it is time for me to move into my suite, of course, just so I don't have to worry about the hassle of the extra pieces getting lost and stuff like that. So this was an overview of everything. I am going to stock it in that tote and replace those boxes and just see how everything will fit in there and just go from there. So thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna get into the whole stocking process. Be right back. So everything did fit great, and I still have room for any last minute things that need to be added to the cart. And then for the rest of my carts and my ring light, I did just set to the side for now. Until next video, thank you guys for watching.